back in a minute. Hey. Good evening, race fans, and the Relentless Racing Truck Series is bringing it down to New Hampshire tonight, as we're going to be duking it out door to door for 90 laps. These guys just came back from their Thanksgiving break, and hopefully tempers have calmed down than where they were before the series took its Thanksgiving break. Well, we've got about 3 minutes left in practice, and right now it looks like Spencer Dewsbury is putting up a pretty good time right now. Joe Robert going to be running in second, Zach Bucher in third, Nathan Fuller in fourth, and Michael Ball in fifth. Let's see real quick, give us a shout out. I didn't get his ad changed or the web page, so he's probably going to get on to me if he ever watches the stream, but here's a shout out to Martin Sports. Right, I suspect tonight going to be a very interesting race. This truck series has cleaned it up somewhat, but they are taking it to a whole new track, flat. So it was a pretty rough Nashville race last week, but hopefully we're going to be turning it around. About a minute left in practice. Get a hold of last week's winner real quick before he puts in some qualifying laps and see how he's feeling about here at New Hampshire. See William out there. Not seeing him here. We may not have a word with him tonight. It looks like he's not going to be out there on the track. He's got a couple minutes to make it before qualifying. All right, right before we get to qualifying, let's give a good quick shout out to Cutscene. Everybody may need a little bit of that tonight after this race if their adrenaline's high. So we're going to shout it out to them and come right back to qualifying.
Been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
Well, we're seeing Fuller with that lap in. Fuller on the receiving end of P2 last week. Hopefully it's all going to turn around for him. Everybody's starting to get that first lap in. Sean running that race CPI, AWG. Not too thrilled as we're fixing to see time start coming in. Fuller able to drop in at 30.6. Brady Price going to be sitting in P2 at 30.78. Seems a lot of drivers are having issues coming out of turn 2. Really having issues going into it. There's somebody who's finally keeping it straight. Nathan Penley able to sneak in and get the pole as of right now. Sam Gordon, he's sitting in 11th. Penley's going to give that Goodwrench all it's got. He was not able to improve his time. See how Jeremy Mefford is going to play this out. His first lap put him in 9th. See if his second one's going to improve. Still going to be sitting in 9th. Joe Robert is trying to put in his final lap, seeing where he's going to be sitting at it once qualifying, if he can improve his 6th. No, he is going to be stuck starting in 6th. All right, we're seeing Michael Ball right now. His first lap put him in P10. See if he can improve it any whatsoever, and no, it's probably not going to happen. Sean Pointer on both his laps going to put him in P2 or 12. Well, that's just about got your qualifying wrapped up. Your final position looks like Penley's going to be on the pole. Dewsbury going to be on the inside. Fuller, McCauley, Moore and Robert, Luke and May, Mefford Ball, Price Pointer, Nowback Gordon, Torrey Wakefield, Webb, and Iberia. Y'all sit tight. We will be right back after a shout out from Cutscene, our national anthem.
Been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
Oh, say, can you see by the But so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You can see as they are gridded up right there. We should get that lap in. Kenny, y'all out here, man. Appreciate dropping in. Hopefully we're going to see some temper tantrums and some tempers flying tonight. Get a little spicy going. Got pretty spicy last night in the Xfinity. We looking right about there. Yeah, about 2021. Pretty decent field for a pretty small track. But I guarantee we're not going to finish with 20. Hate to be the negative Nancy here, but I think those first 10, 15 laps is going to make or break a majority of this field. Right here is where it's going to be at on this restart up here at the front four. Spotter cam as the pace car is off on green flag. They're going to go, and there they go in the restart zone. Top side stacks up a little bit. They're coming back together in a form, and we're going to see how this is going to play out right here. This little battle right here, looking to be 3, 4 wide, kind of battling going into 1 and 2. Fresh tires, not the spot. The B18 giving 34 a little push. 81 of efforts coming on in on the inside. He's going to try to make a move on the inside of 18. The 90 stuck on the high side. You can see the 00 pointer trying to make this move on the high side. And we have got a blinker, the 38 of Michael Ball. That battle right there up front. You're going to be looking at about 4 to 8. It's going to be the battle that we're going to be watching. Is I think if something's going to happen, right there is where it's going to be. Oh, caution is out. Michael Ball. Spin cycle on the backstretch. Let's give him his few minutes of fame. Break it down here and see if we can see what happened. Looks like that back end just got loose. Nothing he could really do. Pretty sure the Justin May is glad he avoided them, didn't shift up any further. No harm, no foul. Truck seems to be in pretty decent damage or decent shape. I was going to see Ball catch up with the field. Well, one in the books. Hopefully that will be all. See, looking through here. Not seeing. I was going to talk to Pinley, but don't see him out there in Discord. I think these guys, hopefully that wasn't really a drastic caution, so maybe it won't be a repeat of Nashville and it's going to clean up. Little figuring out position towards the back, who's supposed to be where. It's the front has got their stuff figured out. Penley, Dewsbury, Fuller, or Robert, all unchanged. Alright, as the lights are off, fixing to get lined up 2 by 2, side by side, 20 deep, 10 deep. We're going to be watching about mid-pack, sitting about P6 over that area. There's where the restart is. There's where the choke up was. That inside still seems to be getting a little ready to roll. Jumping the gun a little bit. So 16's falling back into position. Lights are off, pace car in, Penley, Dewsbury both ready to roll. Oh, a little jump there. A little push. 3 wide, going to 90 is diving it in on the inside of the 18. Can he hold it? The 08 is not happy about that. The 08 gets put 3 wide. They're going to be battling out right now. Brian Luke and McCauley and Moore. The 08's looking to turn the favor. It's right now in the worst spot you can be in is May, in between 2. They're 3 wide. Got the 34 giving a good push right there. These guys are not giving up. That battle is going to be right there. Is where we're going to be watching. As if that caution is going to come out right there is where it's going to happen. Them two are battling it out door to door, 34 and 90. Neither one of them are given. What was the 90 shifts high? He's going to lose a couple spots right there. Sheen Valley boys. Yoder, direct me in that. Which vehicle? There's what it looks like the next battle is fixing to be. Is you're fixing to have Price, Mefford, and McCauley. All three starting to group up a little bit. A nice little battle up here for the lead starting to brew. It's going to be between Penley, Dewsbury, Robert, and Fuller. Fuller is looking to make a move on the inside. Joe is not the strong one at saving tires. So this may come back to bite him in the rear end later on. As you can see in the back, you've got Mefford, McCauley battling it out. They are still going at it door to door. McCauley able to have a little bit of breathing room, but Mefford's going to try to dive back down, reposition himself to make a move. What's going on? That battle between Robert and Fuller is starting to pick up as they are door to door going into 3 and 4. As Fuller's trying to make a move on the inside of Dewsbury and fighting off Joe at the same time. Dewsbury gets a little loose, able to control it, no harm, no foul. Instead of coming into 1 and 2, they're going to pretty much be 3 wide, running that close together. Looks like Fuller's going to be able to take Dewsbury, move up into P2. Robert now is looking to make a move. As Robert is able to get around him. Nathan and Nathan show. Oh, as Fuller just got a good run up on Penley. Making our way throughout the track right there. Looks like 32 got into the wall a little bit. 75 had to drop down. 25. Around with Joe now back. He seems to be hanging in, running his own little race. Dewsbury seems to start putting pressure on Robert as they're going into one. And you got Fuller just takes the shot and gets by Penley for the lead. Penley's going to try to shot back around him and get the run. He's got the nose in there but cannot stick it as they're coming out on the back stretch. Fuller is going to be able to open up that lead. Fuller had the run and he made it stick and was able to secure the lead. Oh, we got a nice little three-way battle back here between Luke and McCauley and Medford. We've seen Luke and McCauley already be beaten door to door, and you put Medford in the mix of it. That's going to make it a real interesting battle for that 7th, 8th, and 9th position. Lucan's making the move on McCauley if he can hold it. Lucan's got the preferred line. Alright, well, we seem to be pretty green flag racing. We're going to give a quick shout out to Martin Sports Cutscene. We'll be right back. This hard door-to-door racing here at Richmond, or New Hampshire.
Work for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
That battle now is coming between Spencer and Jared as they are battling out for that 4th and 5th position. As Jared McCauley is looking to slowly make his way up through the field. Michael Pimparis slowly but steady up 11 spots. Biggest mover right now. I'm really not sure what happened, but if you are not a sub, you just got a long 3-minute break. Twitch has got to pay its bills. Matt got Matt done the same thing with Tony. He forgot last night. Right there's where that battle is going to be, and Paradis, these is off. Man, gave Pointer a little bit of a push going in. Pointer had to give the break and run the high line. Paradis seems to do good as long as Matt does not get in his ear. Battle now worth watching is going to be between Thomas Torrey and Joe Nailback. Corey Wakefield in the mix. This Dewsbury was able to get around Robert. Henley's kind of opened it up, but Fuller's really opened that door up. You've got Jared McCauley coming into the picture to battle for the P3, 4, and 5 as they're going to be right there in the door together. So Jared's looking to make a move on the inside of Joe. Oh, Joe gets into the wall a little bit. As you can see, Jared is checking way up as his entrance so he can get a faster run out. That's going to save his tires. But you cannot be too careful when you've got Mefford there behind you. And one we're not seeing in here tonight is going to be Isaac Wilson with his list truck. Mefford is looking to make a move on the inside now as they're looking at the possibility of splitting Joe. As Jared's having to get off that throttle. Looks like we're fixing to have a three-way battle going in, and they are coming out of turn 4, 3 wide. McConnelly he backs out. He does not want any part of that three-way battle right there. And joining with me now, he still is a little full from Thanksgiving, Mr. Matt Barrows, Foreign Star. Matt, how's this race been looking from your point of view so far?
You know what? I just got down here and turned it on. I've just finished eating dinner.
I'm right in the middle of it myself. But man, I'm gonna tell you what, that battle to watch is gonna be right there for about 5th, 6th, and 7th. These guys are debating a 3 wide.
Send it.
Well, you've got Jeremy Mefford, Joe Robert, and Jared McCauley right there together, so I'm pretty sure them 3 right there have no problem sending it. Just hope the envelope stays closed.
I saw Joe just take it on the outside there, up in that that high groove. I do not like that groove here at this track, but he made it work.
He's actually been having to make it work for about the past 10 laps as McCauley's keeping him up high. Moore is actually sneaking into the picture, so that's going to be another wild card right there in that little battle.
How's the racing been so far?
So far, so clean. One caution, and that was just a self-spin.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
All right then.
I'm shocked.
New Hampshire's not a bad track. I don't know how it is in the trucks, but I like it in the next gens. It's a technical track. I mean, there's a lot of braking and turning.
And you know, it being a technical track, that's going to take a few of the drivers out of the equation because they're going to have to manage tires. That throttle control, it sounds so easy, but yet it is so hard.
Oh yeah, especially in these trucks with that light rear end. I almost said a bad word. Let's see. They've got 3 additional sets of tires. That should be plenty. They just gonna have to manage those green flag stops if it comes down to it. I don't know. What do you got any idea what their fuel mileage is?
Oh, not a clue. I'm probably going to say the way they usually get it set up, probably about lap 50-ish, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Yeah, because they're pushing, what, 37 right now. And, well, Brady Price is entering the pit, so I don't know if that may be a sign of what's to come.
Let's see what he's doing down there. He got tires, but he's still sitting there. Did he get some damage?
He very well could have a 40-second pit stop.
His truck looks clean. 40 seconds is a long time.
That's not no gas and go in 2 tires.
No, it is not.
Here it is, Sean Pointer and William Moore fixing to start battling it out at 7th and 8th position. Well, Matt, glad you joined me up here, and I appreciate the resub. You got that long 3-minute commercial, I believe.
No, I did that the other night. It expired, and I did it the other night. But you were talking about subs, so I sent out a little reminder that my 9-month anniversary here.
It is, and it's for free.
Yeah, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can use your Prime sub to get rid of those commercials. Unless you like commercials, I don't know. I prefer not to watch them.
Oh, Dewsbury and Penley's door to door. Right here is where it's going to be. Especially with Medford coming into the mix.
Oh. '16 truck. Looked like he smacked the wall pretty good. That's old Corey Reckfield. Oh, in the wall again. North-south driver doing north-south things.
Well, let's hopefully he ain't taking out another north-south driver.
Nah. Not yet.
Well, Matt, you have your good Thanksgiving since we're back this week. We saw Xfinity was pretty wild last night.
You know, I did have a good Thanksgiving. How about yourself?
2 14-pound turkeys, and I didn't get no leftovers.
Goodness, you must have had a big crowd.
I think a few people snuck in. I don't know.
Yeah. We had a small crowd. It was pretty low key. It was just us 3, and then my mother and sister-in-law came over. Hell, we ate at 2, and they were gone by 4.
Can't beat that.
I went and just bought a turkey breast and a bone-in turkey breast, and I threw it on the smoker. It was a hit. Everybody loved it. It was delicious. I'll probably be doing that more often. It was easy too.
Well, yeah, those are the good ones. Medford is making his way up through the field pretty good. I mean, he's up 7 spots. So he's a man on a mission. Yeah, I think we've got green flag. Pit stops are coming in, so 45.
Oh yeah, they're calling them out now.
I wasn't too far off. I said around 50-ish.
Yep.
I guaranteed somebody's going to stretch it to 50 to make it be correct.
And you got the leader coming in this lap.
Yeah, and he's given up a 6-second lead, and to get a 6-second lead in 45 laps is pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I thought the Xfinity race was pretty good last night. It started off a little bumpy, but
It ended a little roughly, I believe. I believe the ticket bot was kind of busy.
yeah, we got a couple. They're fine. It's all good.
Everybody crossed their T's and dots their I's.
Well, we implemented some new rules, minor rule adjustments, and are we got a little lax as an admin team on some of the rules, and we're going back to enforcing them due to some unwanted
Unforeseen.
activity. And one of the rules we changed for any drivers that are watching is that for the tickets, we don't require the replay anymore, but we do require details. Because the admin team, we save all the race replays, so we can go back and do it, you know. So, and we want the drivers to submit tickets as long as they're worthy, you know.
Well,
I don't want to get any tickets about Joe Robert kicked my dog or anything. Speaking of Joe Robert, here he comes in pits.
You may be kicking a dog here in a minute if you don't get it slowed
Oh,
down.
somebody big in the grass.
Oh, good control there by Joe as he almost T-boned that 68.
Yes, he did.
It's going to be a newcomer, Rick Douse.
Yeah, what happened there? Let me go back and look at that. Let's see.
Looks like he may have just slid off the track.
I think he came in there a little hot and almost went up and got into another truck.
Oh, he came in real hot.
Yeah, he got it though.
Pretty sure the 34, Jared, was kind of breathing a sigh of relief that he kept it down there.
Oh yeah.
And Tommy Tory
So,
looks like
yeah,
he's coming in.
he almost got that 34 truck, Jared McCauley.
Well, I'm
He
going
got
to
it up.
ask something about the Xfinity race last night. If you can speak on it, feel free. If you can't, just tell me I can't speak on it.
Okay, ask away.
Last green white checker last night. There seemed to be a little you know where I'm going with it.
No, I don't. What happened? Oh, there's a yellow.
Oh,
What's the yellow for?
that looks like Joe Barrow came off track. Maybe. So let's jump over with Joe and see if we can figure out what happened here.
Yeah, he just kind of looped it a little bit, coming out of 2. I think he may have touched the apron. Got the ass in, back in a little loose, and just kind of went down there. Yeah. Honest mistake.
And that's
Didn't touch anybody.
yeah, that's almost the same thing that happened with Ball on lap 3. Almost identical.
So the last caution was on lap 3?
Lap 3.
Oh, wow. Good run.
And it was the same incident. Looked like they came in, tires wasn't really warmed up yet. That back end just kicked out.
Yeah, I watched some cold tires now. So what happened on the last green-white checker?
Those
I
last
don't remember.
few green-white checkers of the Xfinity race last night, there seemed to be a little uncalled for bumping and banging from some tempers flaring.
I don't remember. You're going to have to be more specific. You're going to have to give me car numbers. You don't have to do names.
Somebody on bad tires took out a lot of good people.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. You know, and that's one of the things when I was talking about earlier that we're trying to clean some stuff up, you know. We want, you know, Xfinity is just one step away from Cup. And all the guys in Xfinity have been with us at least for minimum 1 season. So they know the rules and they know how to drive and stuff like that. You know, some people just start. Hell, I've done it. Guarantee you've done it. I guarantee everybody out on the track right now has done it. Sometimes you just get a little happy and get in a little over your head, and you know. So, and our goal is to not punish anyone for mistakes. It's more to, you know, try to bring awareness so we can get some better, cleaner racing. You know. which I think the Xfinity race for a short track after a break went pretty well.
Oh, it a whole lot better than me and Rain or me and Tony both was
Yeah, y'all
expecting
went
it.
way over on the cautions, and I didn't necessarily disagree with you. I was like, oh man, I've been on a break. The last race before the break wasn't the greatest. There was a lot of upset people, me being one of them as an admin. Uh, and they came out and everybody kept it cool. Everything was that I saw. Now we can't see everything up in the booth. Everything I saw was mainly mistakes, like slight mistakes. And at Richmond, any little mistake can ruin you. It doesn't take much,
Yeah.
or ruin someone else. So had 7 cautions, I think, 35 caution laps out of 160 for a short track race, and I'm gonna call that a win.
Yeah, that's definitely definitely good compared to the
Some
weekend before the
big,
break.
yeah. After halfway, there was a big long green flag run. I don't remember how long it was, um, but this series also has gotten a lot better
Yes, it
over the
has.
last few weeks. I mean, just night and day. This series started off pretty rough, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible, just to put it out there.
81 just took the lead on the outside, I believe.
Yeah, he used that
Fuller's
wall.
gonna be he got a good start there. Fuller's gonna be on it.
Right there's that battle. 4 wide going into 1. Sitting about 4th to 8th.
I don't know if 4 wide is such a good call here in New Hampshire. I'd hate to be that outside truck.
Oh, there it is.
Man. Oh, he saved it. Did you see that?
What a
Wow.
save.
What a save.
And he's coming right back into it.
Who was that? Was
That was
Joe?
Joe.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to give him some props later in Discord when I talk to him. They're 3 wide coming down the back stretch right. Oh, I'm sorry, front stretch right now. They're going to send it 3 wide going into 1. Is anybody going to let out?
Not on that bunch.
Not really. Not a lot.
Oh, there he
there
goes.
goes, who's that?
Oh, Joe
Oh,
involved.
another one. Oh, boy, let's see what oh, my goodness, a lot of trucks. Oh, my goodness.
Compare.
Joe,
Well, Brady.
65, 90. Oh, man. A 32 just arca trucked them.
Quite a few on that one. Let's bounce that back and see. It looked like it started out between the 18 and the 90, and just progressed.
Brady Price just did not even let out, I don't think. Just sure didn't look like it.
It started out right there at 3 wide. You got Robert, May, and Moore. Let's see how that's going to play out. Well, you've already got one spinning in Fried, 25 in the front. Compare is already spinning. Joe goes to miss him, gets up into the 90. And that just started it. The whole chain reaction.
Yeah. I see what happened to Brady. I'll give him a pass on that one if you go and look at his cockpit there. The
oh gosh, Lee, right
the
there
7.
is
Brady was following the 7, and the 7 jerked down quick to miss the people in front of him, and next thing you know, Brady's got trucks all in his windshield. You don't know where to do.
Yep, and it looked like it all started out really with the 25 spinning a little bit ahead of everybody.
Yeah. He kind of self-spun here on exit, I believe.
And that just pretty much checked up the rest of the field.
Yeah, and then, did Joe clip him a little bit?
Joe came up and went into the 90 trying to avoid him.
Oh. Yeah. Joe did send it up there 3 wide.
Oh, the 16.
Way high.
Looks like 16 couldn't get stopped in time. Nice little
Ah,
T-bone
both
dinner.
north-south.
That took out a few right there.
Yeah, it did. 16 May. Look, looks like he's got a little bent sheet metal. He'd probably be fine here.
I think this is. You came in and you said it'd been a clean race, so I'm putting this off on you.
Look, oh, that's all right. That's on me, fellers.
This happened last night too when you came in there and misspelled caution. They misspelled a good race, and well, it started.
I didn't like y'all picking on me last night like that.
Well, it's rather to be picked at than picked on.
True.
Them lights are. Oh, yep, they're still on. One more.
Yeah, one more.
Well, not too bad. 61 in the books with 2 cautions. Really one for a wreck. The other 2 was kind of self-spins. So even though I raced and caused him a caution, it wasn't nothing like the one we just saw.
No. This 81, this white and gold truck, I like that paint scheme. It's sharp.
Medford's a pretty good driver. He's been a good driver
Yeah,
in the truck
he
series.
is.
A little aggressive at times, but not destructively aggressive.
Well, yeah, and I think in this series, I just think you're going to have to be aggressive if you want to go anywhere. Not too aggressive, but, you know, there's a lot of guys in here. They're not going to give up a spot. They're not going to give it to you. You're going to have to race for it. A little problem on the grid there, according to comms. I'm not sure what's going on, but the admins may be clearing some black flags. I don't see any. Oh, Nathan Fuller's around. Oh, Lou saves it. Oh, my goodness. We're going to drive away from this? Wow, good job, guys. All of you. Oh, no.
Price involved again.
Oh, Brady.
Cautions breed cautions.
Let's see what started this. Here.
Oh,
52
You direct
came
with
up
me,
and gave Fuller a little bump and slowed up the field. And then I thought we were going to
52.
drive away from it. Oh, no, that's not.
That's 25,
That's
I
not
believe.
Brady.
No, Brady took receiving
Oh,
damage.
I see up there. He did, yeah.
See, right there is where I think it started. That little pack right there with the 16, 25, and 32. I think it might have been where it started. No, it actually looks like it started
my
with
goodness.
Joe, the 16 and the 42 getting into each other.
Yeah.
And that pack right there had nowhere to go.
No, there's a lot of people got caught up in that.
I think
Let's
that's
go. Let me go. What?
Penley. I think if we can get with Penley, he might give us a pretty good view on what, not Penley, but Price. Because he looked to be right in the middle of all that.
I mean, Joe, because the bottom 2 lines slowed up so much, Joe had a massive run on the outside.
Yep,
And
I
then
think Gordon came.
Yeah, I mean, that's just tough racing there. He did get woed up, you know. I think Joe came down a little bit. Not a lot, though.
They
Call
met
that
in
a
the
racing
middle.
deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we got it's rough seeing that 34 in there and involved in it because he was pretty strong up there towards the front.
Well, if any of the drivers are listening, I apologize if any this is my fault.
Well, no water barrels have been hit yet, so I think you're in the clear.
Damn them water barrels.
Start calling you Matt Barrels, the foreign star.
I had a request for me to put a barrel sticker on my paint scheme for every barrel I hit.
How about
Since
cars
I'm not ever gonna do checkered flags, I don't really hit too many cars.
that
Not on
resulted
purpose.
in hitting barrels? That would count too, wouldn't it?
Maybe. Are you saying you want one on there for you?
Exactly is what I'm saying. Get me on the hood.
I did punch you into some barrels in that truck race one night. I don't remember where we were. I felt bad. I was like, oh man.
I was already having a rough race as it was going, and I was just trying to survive. Well, I guess you thought I was thirsty, so you fixed that for me.
The truck was a little dirty. You just needed to wash it.
Yeah,
Get some water on
it's a little hot.
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be real hot, and that's gonna be those top four right there. Because Fuller, I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't think Nathan Fuller's gonna be too happy right now either.
No, he may need a water barrel here in a minute.
Yeah,
Because he was already on the pretty rough receiving end for a break with him and Bosworth. But
let's see, they're gonna have 24 laps to figure it out.
Fuller did say he was tired of racing nice. He was tired of getting pushed around, so that may have been the straw that just broke the Toyota's back.
Good restart by most. Got Joe sending it 3 wide into 1. Typical Joe. Make it stick though. It's fine beside Nathan Fuller. They both. Joe does have that outside working, doesn't he?
I think he just got him some new tires.
He's
so.
just sending 3 wide. Did he?
Yep.
He did pit. He did. You're correct.
Caution is out.
Yeah, what happened here?
Corey Wakefield.
Man.
He heard you talking about barrels. Let's see if he found one.
I don't think he did.
Well, it looks like he just tried clearing now back and going down, and Tori was there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'd put that on Wakefield. Yeah, Thomas Torrey's miking up, taking the blame for it. Corey said he owes him one. He's not mad though.
I'll tell you somebody who we ain't seeing tonight with the list, and that's Isaac Wilson.
Where is Isaac?
Not a clue.
Is he in the field? He is not.
No, sir. He's not out there tonight.
That's not like him. Did he request a drop week? Let me see. I don't remember seeing his name in there. Oh, yep. He did request a drop week.
I'm going to tell you what. You've got about 22 to go. You got Joe on fresh tires. That is a dangerous combination.
That is. And let's see.
And he's starting on the inside.
So, 8. Let's go to 9. Let's go to 10th. So, 9th place, Michael compared to. He pitted on lap 60. I do not know if he took tires or not. Got Jared McCulley on 64. So I think that's the same as Joe. Thomas Torrey just pitted. I don't think he got much damage from that.
Yeah, Perry was in there for about a good 42 seconds, so he may have got some damage fixed too.
Yeah. See, the leaders are definitely not in prime position with Joe on those fresh tires right behind them.
No.
And these cautions are just helping him out.
Especially the way he's been able to roll that high side.
With the high side and get a good jump. And there could be a caution. There could be 2 more cautions. He'll be in the front.
Michael Ball able to turn his race around, being in the first caution. From self-spin, he's got himself all the way back up to P3.
Right on. I will be right back. I am back. Had to go get something to drink.
Oh, we fix to see how this is going to play out.
Yeah, Joe's starting on the inside. I bet he doesn't like that.
I bet a lot around him don't like it neither. Because you know exactly where he's going in dive bombing. Ooh. That whole inside checked up.
Yeah.
On the inside of Fuller.
There you go. Oh, door banging with him. Take him inside here 3 and see if he can clear him. No problem. Slide job. Fuller's gonna get the crossover. I don't think he's got the speed to dog. No.
Fuller looked like he got a little loose. Oh, Torrey spinning in the back.
I'm gonna
Self-spin.
tell you, Joe made up what? Man, just a spot. But now, sitting P4, if these guys do not pit, he's going to be starting on the outside.
Yeah, it looks like Torrey just self-spun. He got a little help getting turned around, but he helped him get turned around a little quicker.
Did he pit? Was he on fresh tires? No.
Yeah,
64.
Yep. He's not fresh, but fresher.
Yeah, they pitted on 64. When it went green, the immediate caution came out. So, I mean, not like they were even warmed up, really. Justin May in the 90 just got a black flag. I think he's asking the admins to look at it.
The black flag under review. I'm pretty sure you can keep us in the loop on what's going to be going on with that one.
Let me go back and actually let me put my admin pants on. See what happened here.
Your adding pants.
Let's see.
As long as you don't subtract the pants, you'll be all right in my book.
Yeah, New Hampshire's one of these tracks that even if you maintain the same speed, the pace speed, when you dip down in there to go to pit road, you end up passing the car in front of you because it's a much smaller radius, so shorter distance, and that is what he did. So he did pass a car. So I think that's an EOL. Believe.
I believe that's it.
So it's not gonna. Oh. No, I think that's a drive-through. I believe. That is under green. That's gonna hurt him.
Well, the way cautions are going, they may can get it in and out. And
He may not even go a lap down. If a caution comes out on the lap that he's in there, then he should be okay. And the next car lap down, a 68 of Rick Doss, is 3 laps down, so he would be the lucky dog. Let's see. So you want to make a bet? I'll bet you 5. No, I'm not gonna bet. I hate betting. Joe's gonna send it on the outside right here. Joe, he will be 3. He will be 3 wide with 1 and 2 going into 1. Now you're not allowed to change lanes before the start finish. So see there, he already going up high. Got a good push from behind. There it is.
gonna try to hug it.
He did not get a drive off like he wanted.
Oh, but Bob was able to come in.
I was wrong. Oh, Nathan just gave him a little love tap there in the left rear. Oh, they're 4 wide? Oh!
4 wide, here we go.
Oh, man. 38 just got turned.
Receiving end of that 4 wide.
There.
We saw that happening before it happened.
Yeah.
Who was that? I was actually on that one because I had a feeling it was fixing to
I
go
was
down.
too. Yeah. Mm, 38 and a 4. I mean, the 4 just barely touched him, but coming out off that exit and getting on the gas like that, you're in a very vulnerable position. I don't know. I think the 38 could have gone a little higher and the 4 could have stayed a little lower. Either way,
38 is smoking. I'm pretty sure he's showing meatball.
he's done. He hit that inside wall pretty hard with the front of that truck. And these trucks, you take a front end hit like that, they're sensitive.
Very.
It don't take much to blow that motor. Lucky dog coming around.
Well, Joe's been picking them off one by one, but Fuller's went back on that podium.
Yeah. Let's see, we're gonna have
And Brian Luke and Spencer
19 to go.
Dewsbury.
We have 9 to go when it goes green.
From 12, maybe about 10 to go.
10. See, they 2-ing up now. Yeah. Yeah, 10 to go. Joe's still on the freshest tires up there in the front. If it can go green, Joe's gonna win this.
Well, you got to watch it because you got the 34 in Jared. He just pitted on lap 63. So he's fresher than Joe's.
Yeah, he's got to get through there though. And the way these boys been racing, there's not a lot of holes.
Got to make your own.
It'll be fun to watch.
we're gonna watch it from back here from Jared's bar chase, since he's got a good view of the 4 in front of him, or the 6 in front of him. I think this restart's going to be what pretty much decides the race.
Yeah, I can see that. I got one more. Oh, it's gonna be 9 to
Wow.
go. Why did that?
Um,
Did they go to what they? I think they went double file a lap early.
they got organized quicker than we suspected.
Yeah, and you know, you start to race around people long enough with the same group of guys, and that just tends to happen. You know, everybody knows where they're supposed to be. That's a good thing. Lucky Dog has gone by.
I think Jared may have a few moves up his sleeve with those fresh tires.
See? I mean, 9 laps is it's not a large amount of laps, but it's not a tiny amount of laps either.
You've got about 6 minutes to make a move.
Oh, front 4 got good start. All 4 of them. Joe dove it into one. Gonna have a bad drive off. He's got it. Here goes Joe. If this is gonna stay green, Joe's gonna pick these guys off.
Jared and Dewsbury battling out right now.
There
There's
he goes
the
again,
dive bomb.
diving it back into 1 for 2.
Oh, he touched that apron.
He didn't get it though. Oh, another caution. Oof.
I'm not seeing only one.
16. The 1 gave 16 a pretty big bump. Shot him up the track into the 32.
Poor old Price.
I think everybody drove away from that with pretty minimal
yeah.
damage, though.
Yeah, I think that might have just been braking and gassing air
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's just short track restarts. It happens.
Poor old Price. He's paid the price tonight.
And man, he has, hasn't he? He's been a little pinball out there. Let's see. Jared McCullough, he moved up 2 spots. He needs green flag runs.
Yeah, especially where it's going to be starting at. Looks like he's going to be starting on the outside, so that's going to be pretty good for him on getting him on a restart.
They need to repave this track.
Take caution. It's got wild these last 20 laps. About the time you joined and started talking about him.
I know. I apologize, everybody. I ruined it. I'll make sure I apologize to the podium, guys. You know Joe wants that podium. He likes to talk. He wants to get up here and talk.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, who's the biggest mover right now? Is that Pimpere? 12 spots?
That
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I think it's gonna be. We'll have one more after this one, right?
What's that?
Lights are still on. Yep.
Yeah,
They're not going green.
So possibly lap 4?
They'll. They'll go green next time by. Yep, 4 to go. Not a lot of laps. Hey, a couple of these guys that are sitting up here for a podium spot, they get in here, they may have some choice words for some people.
Better keep correctly.
I'll let you deal with that.
Well, their interview will end quick. I've got the memo from the admin team, so
I'm just gonna instigate it.
look, you sub tonight. Don't make it look bad having to ban a subscriber. I feel terrible.
Here we go.
Oh, Penley and Medford door to door.
Oh yeah. Oh goodness, that's gonna open the door for Joe down low.
They are
Oh
still
boy,
beating and
they
banging.
are banging. Goodness.
Oh, Jared comes in fast.
Joe send it down low for the lead. Is he gonna be able to hold? Oh, he is gonna hold on to that, I think. Oh, he's gonna
Drag
get
race.
him right here in one.
Caution
Oh
is
no! Caution.
Oh, Joe Barrett, Corey Wakefield. Let's take it back and see what happened there.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
see.
Thomas Torrey's truck is halfway.
Oh my goodness, what's the? There's a Nestle Quick truck. What is that?
That's Nestle Quick.
What happened to his truck? Why did it do that? Let's see something here. That thing just kind of. Let's see. Oh man.
Oh, he overcorrected
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yes, he did.
oh,
I think
Wakefield
he was
had
trying
nowhere to
correct.
go.
No, I think he was trying to correct it, and she found some grip and just yeet.
Wakefield got a full course T-bone meal right there off of Torrey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. We've got 2 green white checkers. These are going to be our first attempt.
This is gonna be a wild one. We're gonna have to stay up here on these guys in the front.
Yeah, Joe's going to sit in P2 right now. He's going to be starting on the outside. Jared, let's see, looking at P5. That's going to be hard for 2 laps. I don't think we've seen our last caution either.
Definitely not. So it's hard to find a good view to be on with this because you know it's fixing to be wild.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take the ticker off the screen. So I have a feeling this is fixing to be wild, Matt.
I 100% agree with you. I fully expect the 18 truck to full send it on the outside going into 1. He's just got to be careful not to jump the start in front of that leader. The restart zone is not on in trucks, is it? I do not believe that it is. So that works out in Joe's favor.
It is green flag drop.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
Ooh, godly. I'm trying to get a good view somewhere for this. I just really can't. I guess we're going to have to run with this rear chase. That far chase with Jared, that's going to give us about the best view of how this restart's going to go.
Yeah. Yep. It's a good view. I still think it's gonna be. Lights are off. We got one to go here. We're going green next time by. Here we go. Let's see, how many cars still got on lead lap? Just got 16 trucks on lead lap. Is Ethan down there spotting for Joe? Let me see here. No, maybe, I don't know. Here we go. Pace car's off.
Green flag is out. There we go.
Good restart by the top 4 again. Joe's getting a big push down into 1.
Oh,
See if he
almost
can-
too much of a push.
Whoa, Fuller into the 81.
Caution is already out, so Fuller will keep that spot.
Yep. What happened back here?
Looks like Wakefield again. May now
Brady?
back. Jumping
Oh, it
back.
looked like. Yeah.
Looks like that restart. 16 didn't. Look like he
Like
got the restart he wanted. Oh no, the checkup right there in front of
Looks like
Nalback.
the one got into the back of, who is that? Sean. But was there, let's see, what happened in front here? Yeah.
Restart checkup. Looks
Yeah.
like.
Wasn't a huge checkup though. I just think that that 00 car, that double out going in a little quicker than 25. So well,
68 of
let's
Rick Dawes just creeping through.
let's re-rack them and restack them for one more time.
Well, I'll tell you what, Fuller is probably happy that came out when that did.
He had just he had his bumper in front of Joe when that came out. I swear it wasn't much. Joe hates to see that. Fuller got lucky that caution came out too.
Yes.
When it did. I think he was the winner on that caution.
Yeah, because if it had been about, what, half a turn later, he'd have been bad spot.
Yeah, last car on the lead lap.
I believe that's the last of the green white checkers, is it not, Matt?
That is. This is the last attempt right here.
So-
They're either going to finish it under green or they're going to finish it under yellow. Here's the bad part. If I was an admin right now, I'd be telling these guys on track that if a yellow does come out, do not go in the pits. You need to take the checkered flag. Because if they don't, it messes up the scoring. And then the admin's got to go in and do it manually. It's annoying.
I think we fixing to see a...
Oh.
Joe's down low getting some of that tread on that tire.
He's doing something.
Cooling them off. He's cooling those tires off. I've seen him do it
He
before.
He doing Joe things.
He doing it.
Fuller just disappeared. Fuller's gone.
No.
He has not come back yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, did he lose his packet? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, how heartbreaking is that?
Oh my gosh. That...
I don't know that I've ever seen him blink at all.
None whatsoever.
He's gone.
Oh, that is disheartening.
I bet he is screaming right now.
2 weeks in a row.
That happened to him last week. He lost his packets.
Well, he didn't lose his packets, but he lost his bearings when Bosworth got around him. Give him a bump and run. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, what? Now, if I was Joe, I'd just sit right here and let these guys. I mean,
Oh, Pimpare spun it.
That's it. That's your finishing order right there.
Medford, Penley, Robert.
Medford, Penley, and Robert.
Pimpare got into the back of Jared, it looked like.
Oh, Nathan
Jared.
Fuller, yeah, just came across, lost his packets.
Oh,
I don't even know where they scored that.
it's showing him 16th.
Yes, it is. Wow. Man, there's... I would be...
Medford's
upset.
playing it smart. He's everybody's sticking in their position.
Yep. Yep. That same thing happened to Kevin Jordan earlier in the season in a cup race. Doing very well, and at the end, lost his packets. I think he may have been leading.
1, 2, 3. Medford, Penley, Robert. Let's take it back when that caution came out. See how close. Penley almost had that. Almost had that win. Yep. Right there is when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Medford got it.
Yeah, he did.
He has been fighting for that all season long.
Good for him. I do like that paint scheme. The white and gold looks good. I don't know what he's selling on that thing.
American Freedom's what I'm seeing.
I see that. And I saw something on tailgate about what we don't drink, we sell. Maybe it's a bourbon or a whiskey or something. I don't know.
Well, he'll definitely get his time to talk about it.
Yeah. He burning them down.
He just blew her up. Well, that's one for the books. Heartbreaking for Fuller.
Yeah. Yep. That sucks.
I'm not seeing any of them moving up to the podium.
I'm sure Joe will be here at some
Joe,
point.
yeah,
You know
Joe.
Joe wants to talk about something. There they are. I will be right back.
All right, as while we wait for everybody to get up here where they belong, we're going to give a quick little shout out to Cutscene, then we're going to come right back, get our podium winners.
It's been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.
right, we've got with us our P2 finisher, Nathan Penley. Penley had a pretty good race. Yep. We got you coming on up here. You had a pretty good race, man. If it hadn't have been those last cautions, you think you might have had something from effort.
Oh, I was gonna give him everything I had, man. That was a heck of a finish. Really, really fun race there. Man, I don't know. My tires were toasted, but that wasn't holding me back. I was gonna give it my all at the end there. Wish that caution wouldn't have came out.
Well, Joe had some pretty fresh ones, and he was a constant thorn up there trying to get around, but the cautions never played out in his favor. But
Oh, I thought Joe was gonna overtake both of us on every single restart there, because it looked like he had pit, I think, on lap 60 somewhere around there, and we
Yeah,
were
it was lap
all
60.
45 or something, 44. At least I was, and man, I know he had some fresher tires, so I thought for sure he was gonna have the run on us, but yeah, didn't end
Well,
up working out in his favor.
he had a lot of on those last cautions there. He had a lot of inside restarts, and he was very fast on the outside.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna have it. It not staying green killed him, but it was some good racing up front there in the end. Those last few restarts was really fun to watch. Wish
It
it would have
was,
been
man.
longer, a couple laps extra, but
Me too. That second to last restart was absolute chaos.
yeah, yeah, it was. It was.
My heart, I think that was the most exciting restarts that I've had in this league so far, honestly. That was a blast at the end there. Oh, it's very stressful, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Jeremy, he was holding it clean. I know Fuller almost turned him sideways on one of those last restarts, and I thought it was game over for him, but he saved it, held first. I don't know how the heck he did that, but
The
bravo to him.
packet monster got Fuller in the end.
Oh, really? Is that what happened
Yeah,
to him? I
he
was wondering
dropped
what
it.
happened.
He dropped his packets. That is
No.
extremely unfortunate.
I'll take it.
Yeah, free spot.
Oh, I'll take it all day. Give me more of those. That's funny.
Free spot.
There it is.
well, man, you got that P2, so you get some of those shout outs for once.
Yes, sir. Shout out FRC. We got a strong team coming in. Sucks we didn't have two of our teammates tonight, but Sam held it strong till the end there. So shout out those guys. Shout out Relentless. Love this league, man. Martin Sports being our sponsors and Cutscene Sleep. Hendrick Motorsport Chevrolet, as always, giving us a fast Chevrolet. And shout out you guys. You guys are great. Love watching these broadcasts. I say it every time, and I'll continue to do so. And as always, raise hell and praise Dale.
Attaboy.
Well, congratulations to it. And next week, I believe, let's see if I can find it real quick.
Let's see if
Oh,
they got
it's going to be
points updated.
Talladega next week. That's going to be a fun one
Oh,
right there.
ho.
I'm excited for some Dega. We'll see. Anything can happen at Dega.
They do not have the points updated yet, but
It's going to be an interesting stretch before we hit the championship 8. We got Dega, Nashville, taking it to dirt at Knoxville, going from dirt to a road course. So
I'm excited for the dirt and the road course. Those are going to be fun ones.
what road
Love the
course?
dirt in these trucks.
Mid
Where's the road
Ohio.
course? Ugh. I will say
Hometown
these.
track.
Y'all heard it here, folks. These trucks are fun at Knoxville, though. They're
They
real fun
sure
at
are.
Knoxville.
That's one of my favorites to run
I'm
in these
slow.
trucks.
I'm slow as hell, but it's fun.
I should have had the win last season at Knoxville, but somebody who I won't name drop, aka Bobby, took that win from me. I
No.
still am resentful for that one.
Not the Bobby. Hey,
He's too fast on dirt, man. But I
if
held
you
held
want
there
to
with
get together and talk some junk about Bobby, I'm your guy.
him. uh, uh, anytime, let's go.
We can make a whole podcast about it. I'm kidding, Bobby. If you're listening, you know I love you.
Oh, that's funny.
Finley, we're going to shoot you back down, brother. Congratulations on that P2.
Hey, thank you guys. That was a blast.
Good race, man. Ooh.
Well, well, he finally found his way, and I'm going to let you handle this one, Matt.
Who this? You bringing up Joe?
You got Joe.
I got it. I got it. Bring him on up. What's up, Joe? Good.
Frustrated.
Frustrated. You got a P3 out of it.
It was
I,
a winning
I,
car, man. It was a winning car.
I know. I know it was. I think you would have rather had some more green flag laps there. I think if you would have had more green flag laps, it was yours.
I mean, the
I,
final caution really did it in for me. I knew I was ahead of Nathan. I checked the replay when the caution came out. I was like a third of a truck ahead of him. So
yeah,
I got put on the bottom.
it's not necessarily where that comes out. There's like a scoring loop that they're using. I don't know. It's weird.
I
That's
thought it was.
happened to me in the past, and it's frustrating. I get it.
Yeah, because I thought it would be at the moment of caution, but then he DC'd and I'm stuck on the bottom. But I mean, yeah, if we could have gotten some longer runs, I mean, I think I would have been able to get it done. I mean, if we could even gotten
You
like a 10 lap run, I
you
had
were on
kind of like
much
better
fresher
tires.
tires. Yeah, you were on much fresher tires than those guys.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it's
when
close. It's a good run. You had a good race. I mean,
the,
P3's nothing to be mad about.
the car felt like it was turning better after the crash that I had, where I got doored. The
I'd
car just
be
felt so much more freer.
I'd
Um,
be tickled pink with a third place.
I mean, you know me, man. I mean, we go for wins here, and especially in the kind of fashion where like you feel like you should have had it, but circumstances, I mean, took it away. I mean, maybe you were jinxing me because I know you were pointing me up in the chat.
I ruined the whole race. I jumped in the booth, and next thing you know, caution started flying.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Like,
it's on me.
I mean, we didn't have more than 2 laps of green flag racing after lap 50. So
Nah, I know.
I mean, it was a fun race overall. I was hoping that it was going to go green the whole way because I think I was one of the few guys that would have been able to make it on fuel because I was clutching it, saving fuel.
let's see.
I don't think
But
when most of those people pit on that green flag run that they would have been able to make it.
yeah.
Because I know I didn't have the long run pace, but short run pace I could definitely do something.
So you got Dega up next. You looking forward to Dega? You got 45 laps.
Um, Dega is an incredibly boring racetrack, in my opinion.
It's only
Until
45 laps in the trucks. It's a blast in the trucks.
I'll put it this way: it's boring until about 10 to go. When you get to down to 10 to go, that's when it gets fun.
It
Because
appears that this is the North South Racing 45. I did not know that North South sponsored this, but
yeah, because I mean the thing is with Dega, it's kind of like I mean people say it's like a chess match or whatever, but it's like um for the first 90% of the race, you're trying to get yourself put in the best position to be in a position to make a move or be in the front at the end. So basically, those first 35 laps,
I know that.
you're gonna want to. I'm when I've been running Talladega and like officials and whatnot, but also in the leagues, and I've been feeling a lot better running up front than running in the rear like some people do, trying to avoid the stuff. So I think
I'm not a rear guy either. I mean, we're running it in Cup tomorrow night. We got 65 laps.
I think the deal for tomorrow, or not tomorrow. I think the deal for me is at least I'm gonna try to be as far in front as possible. I mean, I don't need to be leading, but I want to be in, say, the top 6.
Yeah. Well, you got any shout outs?
Yep. Shout out to Joe Nallback, being a good teammate. He had a good run tonight. Um, Shout out to Jeremy and Matt SBRN for having me work for them. Shout out to Ken Squire. He passed away not too long ago, about a week ago. So run this car for him, uh, based off the 1979 Daytona 500 winning scheme, Richard Petty. And then we put some of our own stuff on there, put some meaningful stuff on the car like MRN, CBS Sports, Thunder Road, um, the 79 500 tape. Put some words on the car too. So he's a good commentator, and one of a kind, and he did a lot for the sport. So we're thankful for what he did, and sad to see him go.
Well, all right, Joe. We're gonna move you back down so we can get the winner up here.
Yep.
We will see you next week.
Yep. See you next week. Good luck in the cup race, there, Matt.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
See you.
Well,
All right, Jeremy.
without further ado, he's finally got that monkey off his back, able to get him a win in finally. Mefford, you had your heavy field behind you fighting for it, but you somehow managed to keep that white and gold up there in the front.
Yeah, I sure did, man. That was a really fun race coming up through the field. I think I started ninth, so coming up through the field was really fun. This is a really good combo as well. The trucks and New Hampshire, so I feel pretty comfortable racing here. I was just trying to save my stuff that first run, and then all those restarts were nuts. I was really hoping that we'd get kind of a longer run, especially once Fuller dropped back, because I felt like he was my real competition in the race. And so, but we just couldn't get him. And then on the very last restart, I don't know if you guys caught it on the broadcast or not, but I missed my shift from second to third, and Joe gave me a huge shot in the ass right at the start-finish line. And so he essentially won the race for me. So huge shout out to him for that.
I
But yeah,
wouldn't
it was
give him a
really fun
shout
race.
out. He didn't do that on purpose. He didn't help you win. I know,
No,
Joe.
he didn't.
He might have gave you a little push up the track to get that lower line.
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
even
Joe.
told me, he's like, if he could pass, he would have. But
Oh yeah. He was on much fresher tires than y'all were. I was actually just I mean, it made for great racing. Y'all held him off those last few restarts. It was really fun to watch. And that white and gold truck looked pretty good. I like that paint scheme. I don't know what you're
yeah,
selling on it, but I like it.
it's Horse Soldier Bourbon. I work for these guys. They're Green Berets. Fought in Afghanistan after 9/11. They got a movie made after them and everything.
What's it
So I paid
called?
in Horse Soldier Bourbon.
I had to look for that.
It makes
Yeah,
two of us.
they have a movie called 12 Strong. It's a really good movie. It's got Chris Hemsworth, a bunch of dudes in it.
I've seen that.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. So I work for these guys. So ended my truck after them, and
Nice.
yeah, I need to brush it up a little bit. But I needs some more detail, but appreciate it.
That's
Put a little gold leaf on there.
Yeah, I need to figure that out.
I can send you a YouTube clip on how to do it.
Okay.
If you use Photoshop, I don't know what you use.
I've just been using paint.net, to be honest with you.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's just a free thing.
Man, you fought and earned it, so you get those few extra shout outs along with the P10 and the points since it's been updated, so you're heading on towards where you need to be.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Could you guys tell me, just because I don't feel like looking for it right this second, what the playoff format is?
Oh man, I believe it is the top eight. Let me look at the schedule. Yeah,
Top
championship eight. So top 8 in points.
Gotcha.
You got to get the top 8 by Kentucky, which is January the 23rd. Playoffs start January 30th at Indy.
I don't.
All right.
I'm not 100% sure if that includes the winners though. I don't know.
That would be
It
a
might.
Zach Bucher question, I believe.
It
Yeah.
would be absolutely. Let's see. I'm looking to see where you're setting. You're setting 11th right now. You moved up 7 spots. You're missing. Oh, you're down 2 races. That'd be why I assume.
Yeah. There was a couple tracks that we ran that I was like, I just didn't have the time to try and learn it. So.
Oh, you should have took drop weeks.
Oh well, brother.
Yeah. Well, keep racing like that. It'd be no problem.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, all right, Murphy, we're going to sit you down and let y'all figure out how you're going to cruise in Dega next week.
All right, I appreciate it, brother. Have a good one.
I do the same.
You too, man. Good race. Good win.
Well, Matt, it's time's come and gone. It's been pretty interesting tonight.
Yeah, it was a good race. I hate I brought out all of them cautions.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to rethink about bringing you up here anymore. But then again, it makes for good racing. Caution starts stacking up. But you're gonna have your hands full tomorrow night since you're the self-proclaimed super speedway king.
I'm not self-proclaimed. I did not call myself that. Somebody else named me that. I don't know who it was, but I did not make. I don't give myself a nickname. That's crazy. Can't do that.
Well, I'm
Now,
pretty sure Connor might be
I'm
showing
pretty
up.
good at them.
You've got your track
see.
record.
I think Connor got lucky.
We'll see if he can bring that luck back and get him 3 wins in the season.
That's the thing about it. Anybody can win in a super speedway.
That is anybody's
Doesn't matter
race.
who you are. Yeah. All you got to do is make sure you're there at the end to give yourself a chance. The hard part is getting there and staying there till the end.
Well, all right, brother. I guess we're going to call it a night. I appreciate you jumping in the booth with me.
No problem.
On behalf of myself and SBRM, Relentless Racing League, close it out with some cutscene. Remember, use code AWG, get you 10% off, and we will see y'all tomorrow night at Talladega.
Later, fellers.
Been the first thing that's really worked for me to put me to sleep.
Helps relax me when I'm trying to go to bed.
All just really spectacular.
It also helps you put yourself into a routine.
I feel like I'm drinking lemonade. You guys give it a shot.
It works! It works! It's good!
Just try it.